And I believe we're going to leave off with them.
You are wasting your time. I'm sure that you are going to kill somebody. Where is my music? You are cheating me again.
He will definitely change his mind.
Welcome. I see you brought your resume.
No. This is a crossword puzzle. It gets pretty boring out there. But I'm so thrilled to be here.
I love your enthusiasm. Tell me about some of the activities you've done at your local church.
Well, I haven't really done much, but I'm so excited to be here. I think that there are new and better things in store for me here.
I love your energy. I'm sure that we can find a way to plug you in. We have a newsletter here, and it has the same editor for the last 2-3 years. I'm sure she could use your help as a co-editor.
I don't speak English that well. I'm not talented in that area, but I'm so excited to be here.
That's no problem. We also have Malayalam as well.
That is not good. I don't type very well.
Okay, they're looking for people just to submit articles.
Yeah, I will try perhaps, maybe, in the near future, when I get around to submit something.
I admire your commitment.
I'm so thrilled to be here.
We have a piano that's not being played at all. We also have a keyboard player who would love to have someone cover him. He's been playing that thing for 15 years now.
Oh, sorry. I'm not talented like that.
We have a guitarist who's starting to show some age. I think that he's going to go to India to get married soon.
No, I'm not talented like that. I wish I had that talent. Sometimes life is so unfair, but I'm so happy to be here.
If you feel you're untalented, you can take lessons. I doubt you started talented.
Yeah, sometimes life is so unfair, but I'm so glad to be here.
I can tell. We really need some help with our Wednesday night program. We've been having the same person teaching our kids week after week. I'm sure they can use a break.
Yes, but I work all day long, and when it comes to the nights, that is my time off. But I'm so glad to be here. I can't wait until I get started.
Well, how do you feel about Tide?
Well, I try to give money when I have money. The problem is that I just don't have money. You know how gas prices are these days. It doesn't really matter though. How big of a deal could it be?
At present, our organization doesn't have a real ministry presence in our city. We could really use help in establishing one.
Yes, but I can't really speak well in front of others.
So preaching is out of the question?
Yes, definitely. Besides, I'm a lady.
How about visiting nursing homes?
They are way too old for me to
How about teaching some of our kids, for some of our newcomers our age?
They should learn it at home.
How about teaching, visiting the sick?
They are too old for me to hang out with. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Witnessing?
That is a pastor's job.
Leading praise and worship?
Music leader's job. But I can't wait to get started. This place is going to be great. Woo-hoo!
Okay, I think I've heard enough. We'll inform you of your progress later.
Bye.
All right, can y'all give me a hand? Okay, let's talk about dancing. What comes to your mind? Yes. Happy? Annoying. What else? What else? Yes. Very talkative, yeah. Say it again. Well, we never know her intelligent ability. We never talk about that. Mr. Joe? Yes, sir. That's our good set.
She doesn't have any talents. She's too busy to be one.
No? Okay. It sounds like she's making a lot of excuses. Now, let's talk about this. The person who has excuses. Okay. When I look around, we have lots of excuses that we can make. They even have this out on the back. Excuses for dummies. If you can't make excuses, they'll help you. All right? I have too much to do. It's not for my position. Someone else will do it. I don't really like it. It's not my calling. It's not enough money. The list of possible excuses are endless. So, let me ask you a question. Like, when it comes to making all these excuses, how do you think Christ would view that? Anyone? How would Christ view your excuses? Probably won't take them. Probably won't be valid. Okay? Another passage that talks a little bit about excuses is when that master was going to have a wedding feast, and he invited everybody to come, and they came up with excuses. At the time of the banquet, he sent his servant to tell those who had been invited, "Come, for everything is now ready." But they all alike began to make excuses. The first said, "I have just bought a field and I must go and see it. Please excuse me." Another said, "I have just bought this fine yoke of oxen and I'm on my way to try them out. Please excuse me." Still another said, "I just got married, so I can't come." I guess that's why Betsy's not here. The servant came back and reported this to his master. Then the owner of the house became angry and ordered his servant, "Go out quickly into the streets and alleys of the town and bring in the poor, the crippled, the blind, and the lame." "Sir," the servant said, "what you have ordered has already been done. There is still room." Then the master told the servant, "Go out to the roads and country lanes and make them come in, so that my house will be full." When I read this passage, something came to me. And when the pastor was talking during the fasting and prayer sessions that we had, one thing that he mentioned was kind of reminded me of this too, that if you're not exercising your talents or you're not willfully obeying by doing these talents, God will replace you. Okay? So if you're not exercising your talents, God will replace you. And the talents that we get to portray or use, they're for our benefit as well. Okay? Blessings do come from obedience. Now, one thing that I didn't get to show you before, because we're having a little technical difficulty with the slides, but our talents are just not simply praise and worship. It's just not simply, editing. Whatever you use in your daily job, whatever you're good at, that's your gift. That's something that you should be using. We have lots of nurses. We've got lots of sick people too. So match them up. We have lots of people that are good with their hands. Like, I was thinking about painting my house sometime, well, in the near future, because some guy came up on the street and said I needed it. And I said, okay, fine, but I don't want to pay you. But things like painting, I can't do. I can't even look up. But we have lots of people that are skilled with their hands. People that can fix windows, paint walls. So use those gifts that God has given you. Don't hide it.